They want to take away my freedom because I will never let them take away your freedom. It's very simple. They want to silence me because I will never let them silence you. They're not coming after me, they're coming after you, and I just happen to be standing in their way, and I will never be moving.
Senator Babet.
Thank you, Acting Deputy President. Now, the question that the world is asking about the US election is not whether Trump's going to win, but whether Trump is even going to live to contest it. We have now seen 2 attempts on President Trump's life in just 8 weeks. While Kamala Harris is dodging interviews, President Trump is dodging bullets, and I wonder why. It should all be clear to everyone by now that while Donald Trump is in the assassin's crosshairs, he's not the ultimate target. You are. Trump and other people like him are just in the way. The progressive left, with their love of globalism, big government, censorship, and rejection of objective truth, will stop at nothing in their pursuit of power. President Trump, he stands between free people and the globalist tyrants who control the world from the shadows. And now one can be in no doubt as to how far these shadowy figures will go in order to remove Trump permanently, in order to push and continue their agenda of destroying free speech, national sovereignty, and destroying the free world. Now, the radical left, what have they done? They've repeatedly described Trump as a threat to democracy, a madman who will plunge America and the free world into a dystopian nightmare. It's as if they've been attempting to provoke someone into killing him deliberately. The media have been just as bad, if not worse. They paint Trump as a cross between Hitler and Mussolini, constantly spewing lies and hatred towards the man. And so 8 weeks after Thomas Matthew Crooks fired off a volley of shots at President Donald J. Trump, striking the president, a second shooter has tried to assassinate the Republican leader at his home in Mar-a-Lago. 2 assassination attempts in 2 months, and the leftists at our own ABC didn't even bother to make it the main story on their website on that day. That Trump can be targeted and the ABC don't consider it to be worth more than a small news brief on their homepage tells you everything you need to know about the radical left. The left, in reality, are not after Donald Trump. They are after free citizens. Trump is just an obstacle in their way. That's why they have lied about him, impeached him, indicted him, shot at him, and now attempted to kill him for a second time. Trump's belief in freedom of speech angers the authoritarians. Trump's belief in free enterprise annoys the technocrats. Trump's belief in national sovereignty frustrates the globalists and the progressive left who reject the nation state in their blind pursuit of a borderless, dystopian world controlled from Brussels. They hate Trump because they cannot own him, they cannot control him. Trump does not need the trappings of office. The White House is a step down from Mar-a-Lago. Trump doesn't need the fame, the accolades, or the money. Trump is not president, he is still a highly successful businessman. If Kamala, on the other hand, is not president, who is she? A screeching, cackling banshee, that's what she is. So Trump cannot be owned, manipulated, or managed. That's why they fear him. He is the embodiment of those who cannot be controlled, and control is what the progressive left crave. When Trump dodged a bullet from Thomas Crooks's gun a couple of months ago, we all dodged a bullet. When Trump was saved from a sniper's rifle just a few days ago, all freedom-loving people were saved. Call it luck, call it providence. One thing is clear, if President Trump is killed, the world will be a very different place. Who will dare stand for freedom and liberty against vast state power which has been arrayed against the little guy? A Trump victory in November is the free world's best hope of maintaining its freedom. We know it, and they know it. What we don't know is whether Trump will be able to live long enough to win that election. The left have tried everything to stop Trump, from conspiracies about Russian collusion to a dozen court cases prosecuting the most spurious of charges imaginable, all to no effect. Within hours of this second kill attempt, the Democrats and their supporters were saying that Donald Trump was exactly like Mussolini and exactly like Hitler, a fascist and authoritarian weasel. This was live on MSNBC, on legacy media. Disgusting, vile, hateful. There are 40-something days until the US presidential election, and in my opinion, the far left have murder on their minds. So many of these people have publicly called for the president's death and expressed sadness that the first assassin's bullet didn't do more damage. If they kill Trump, they kill us all. A Trump victory is important, not just for the United States, but for all of us in the Anglosphere. America is our closest and most important ally. If America falls, we all fall with them. Even now, the enemies of the free world are crouched, ready to pounce at the first sign of weakness. They are agitating. Without a strong America, we will not have a strong Australia. And so Trump's promise to make America great again is a promise to make Australia great again as well. A strong America means the age of prosperity will continue. A strong America is a guarantee of continued freedom and liberty. Trump in the White House, it means less likelihood of World War III and a higher chance of peace in the Middle East. As long as Trump survives to fight another day, so does freedom, and so too does the West. Long live liberty, and God bless Donald Trump.